to the Just Sayin podcast. We are here with
DJ Kraft Dinna.
Yeah.
Pikmane.
Where'd you get that name from, by the way?
I think I was chilling with DJ Smokey back in the day, and we were looking for names. I'm pretty sure his mom made us Kraft Dinna.
That's awesome.
Or something like that, and like, yeah. So we stuck to that, and I like to cook, and yeah.
Do you like Kraft Dinna?
Not really.
Oh.
It's good sometimes, yeah.
And Pikmane, where is your name coming from?
I like to play old games, so Pikmane is just like inspiration from that. Like I just got it from Pikmin the game, Pikmane, and I listen to rap music. So there you go.
You're the main.
Squawk,
Yeah.
Big man.
So yeah, you guys are actually big on SoundCloud right now. How many followers are you at right now?
I think it's 19 something. Yeah, I get more though. Talking about that 10K. 50,
Talking about that 10K.
All about that 10K.
50K, you know?
Gotta make that top 100 over 10K, you know?
And then after 50, I gotta get 100.
And at what point do you start like making like sponsorships on SoundCloud?
It depends on like where you're at. Like that kind of depends on you, not really your SoundCloud views.
Yeah, I think it just
Exactly.
SoundCloud's like a way to get your music out there, and then people will approach you. I think depending on like the quality and like your fan base is a way to get people to hear those music and those music in the first place. Like
Yeah, like I never really, first I never really cared about the followers, and like only now it's like, it's not that I care, it's just, you know, I gotta get promotion.
True.
So, and I find SoundCloud's the best right now for me.
Yeah, right now if you're booming on SoundCloud, like people are gonna turn an eye towards you a little bit because it's kind of like taking off a little.
Yeah.
What, it's
Okay.
like
Well,
5 years old now.
is it 5 years old?
Mobile app is lacking though.
Yeah,
That's true,
it is.
It's lacking.
There's too many bugs with it. It'll just crash randomly. Yeah, fix that SoundCloud. It's SoundCloud. Honestly, when I follow people on the web app, it doesn't stay for my mobile app. It pisses me off.
Don't like you. Whoa.
Oh.
So, what would you say your genre is? Would you say you're more like rap beats?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty versatile right now. I just do whatever I feel mostly. I'm trying to focus a little more on certain styles. Like I got an EP coming up, which kind of focuses on kind of more of a electro feel, I suppose. But
Right on. Yeah, I was gonna get to that.
but then I don't know. Squat.
Yeah, you definitely maintain that trap
That's all I gotta
essence,
say. Yeah, like
but you bring on something different, which
Yeah.
is for you to find out viewers.
What would you say is your biggest inspiration? What inspired you as an artist?
back in the day, I guess I would just listen a lot to big artists like I don't know. I was into Eminem, obviously, 50 Cent. But then that evolved. You know, I went to high school and started playing in a metal band. I played with
Sick.
Pikmane. Pikmane plays guitar too. And yeah, that's actually how I met Smokey.
yeah, it's just like I was a guitar player for a long time, like 10 years, and I decided to make beats because
Whoa!
DJ Smokey and DJ Kraft Dinna are like really dope at making beats, and I just like I've always liked their music, so I decided to start making beats. And in terms of what got me into music, my parents are just my dad's a bass player. My parents just got me into it, so it's kind of just through the grapevine of parenthood. I don't know how to put that. Through
Right
blood,
on.
like they just kind of like put it into me.
I remember seeing that bass at your dad's place.
Yeah,
All about that
They used to
bass.
try to slap that, you know.
It's all about the slap bass.
I got that fretless, like
Yeah.
neck bass.
Yeah.
Pretty squat.
Crazy.
DJ Kraft Dinner. What do you like on your Kraft Dinner? Like, do you like ketchup on your Kraft Dinner?
Oh yeah.
Mustard?
I have to have ketchup and hot
Gravy.
dogs. Like my perfect Kraft Dinner mix would be homemade noodles.
A little bit of sauerkraut in there.
Nah. I get
Tartar sauce?
3 different types of cheese.
Are you a pepper guy? You don't seem like a pepper
No, I put some,
guy.
yeah, at the end.
Yeah.
At the end.
But 3 different types of cheese, hot dogs, beans, a little bit of corn, ketchup.
Wow.
And that would be, yeah, I'll make it for you one day.
All I'm gonna say is if you're not putting sriracha sauce in your mac and cheese, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
That's all I
straight
have
up.
to say.
You haven't lived, not
Yeah,
yet.
you're dead. Pikmane. How would you categorize your style of music? Because I know you like to blend a lot of like video game elements into it.
My style is like pretty much just like I don't have a lot of songs out. I've only had like 8, I think, and they're just like me experimenting with beats. I don't really have like a genre. It's just like pick me and that's it. Like listen to the music or don't. Like that's
Okay.
kind of it. And then, but like that's kind of where it's been. But I've been trying to work a lot more with my friends and like learn how to make trap music because like I don't know, I like it a lot. And so lately I've been trying to make my music into that and like as well. I have a new mixtape coming out called Forest of Hope, and that's gonna be like mainly like trap and like trail like Memphis kind of stuff. So kind of getting away from the like Pikmane lane that I was doing before, like whatever that was, and going more into like some more like popular stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, I like that. It's like Forest of Hope. It's like the first level.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why I chose that name. 'Cause it's the first hope, the first level.
And because you have hope that it's gonna be like, you know,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, like
Positive gain.
What is it that drives you every day to continue what you're doing?
Is that a question for both of them?
Yeah, for both.
First.
Okay. Because nothing really drives me. I just make the podcast. wait. I'm the one supposed to be interviewing.
go ahead.
What's going on here?
2015, about making money. That's all I gotta say.
It's about making money, so you do it for the money.
Just gotta keep going.
Make it rain.
Get money, stack money.
Stack it.
It's not about spending money, it's about stacking money.
Double that grind, you know.
But
About stack.
when you like go to the bank and like withdraw all your money just to like stack
Put
it up.
in.
Is that like you playing like Jenga with your money or something?
I could show you.
Sure. Let's do it.
You could go to the bank.
Nice.
What about you, Pikmane?
My inspiration every day is to make beats is pretty much the people that I'm around. Like, I only have like 90 something followers, but like, I honestly get messages of people being like, "You're so lucky to be in SGK." So I consider it to be like a huge, like, I consider myself lucky to know the people that I do, and I'm like inspired to make music every day by them.
Squad.
Totally, honestly.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. Yeah, right on.
Pretty squad, bro.
What's the squad about? Is it
Squad
Smokey
is
Squad?
like squadron.
Oh, okay. Hey, I know.
Like squad's like your group, your
You ever
boys,
play
you know, like
Rebel Squad
keeping it tight.
for GameCube?
No, I heard it's good though.
That's like us. Like,
I don't know. It was like manifesting since like
Yeah.
like 10 years. Yeah, almost 10 years now.
Pretty
I know
hard to do
Pikmane.
it.
I know you got a collab coming up with DJ Kraft Dinna himself right here.
Yep.
Also,
Rap,
Big
rap.
Ernie Beats, who couldn't be here today, and I hear Smokey himself.
Mm-hmm.
What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, I have collabs coming with all three of them, and I'm stoked on all of them. Erdy's gonna be the first one to drop, and then Kraft Dinna's gonna drop the one that is on his page, and then Smokey's gonna come later.
It's like Final Smash.
Yeah, exactly. I'm still brand new to this, so like I learn like every day. I think I've been doing this for under a year, but like I still like every single day I'm like having those epiphany moments, like and like loving it every day. So I don't really like have one in particular time that like define me or whatever. Like every day I'm like changing and trying to learn. So like yeah, I think everyone does that forever. So yeah.
Honestly, yeah, it's just
That's
part of
life,
life.
yeah.
Every
Yeah.
day you have to accept that every day is going to be different.
Still new.
Yeah.
Still progressing.
With
Yeah.
music especially, like that's super important.
Especially at the age we're at now, we're young.
Yeah.
Every day is going to be different.
Gotta progress.
Exactly.
So, being a producer amongst the era of social media and other internet outlets, how do you find adjusting to these new, like this new kind of world?
New
With the Twitters and the
standards
Facebooks and the
everything.
Instagrams and the MySpaces.
It sucks. I hate it.
It sucks, yeah, I would agree so.
Too
I
much
just-
exposure.
Yeah, it's true, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like before everyone was kind of secret in a way. Now it's just like it's like I feel you know when you watch a YouTuber and it's like, if you like my video, subscribe. I feel like in a matter of time you listen to
Leave
the
the
song.
description, yeah.
It's
yeah.
like, hey, if you like my song, subscribe.
You shouldn't
Well,
have
yeah,
to
but that's
pay
a
for
positive
subscribers.
thing versus like
Yeah.
It is a
industry
positive thing.
thing.
It
You don't
can-
have
it
a
can
choice
be.
in that.
It can be, but like I swear, sometimes it just sucks.
Yeah, sometimes.
Well, there's a lot of sifting through the poo, right?
People like I swear,
Thank you.
I swear people just take everything I say on Twitter seriously and everything. I just-
Yeah, just keep in mind, like, it seems like people are trying to finesse half the time when they're on Twitter.
Finago.
Finago.
It's like I'm walking through thick grass with all these snakes crawling through them, and I gotta use my walking shoes.
Step on.
You declare the cleats. No, that'll anger them. Or is this an analogy?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Like I don't know if there's an oversaturation. I know that it's definitely a lot easier to make music now. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but like I know like with every like big like technological leap, there's gonna be like a lot more content you gotta sift through. Like I don't know, like if everybody can do more of it, then you gotta sift through more of it. But it's a good thing, you know. Like at the end of the day, like there's more like potential good content to be had than if you had not been able to do that at all. Yeah, it's a good thing.
where do you guys see yourselves in? Okay, let's start again. So where do you guys see yourselves? Where do you guys see yourself in 5 years from now?
You write the verse by yourselves. Yourself.
I don't know why I don't even know why I show off to this.
No, it's cool.
I see myself making beats, hopefully, and making music being done cool.
Right on. Do you like to boil your beats, or do you like your beats just like raw?
I like them like first well grown by nobody other than myself, because no one knows how to grow beat like Pikmane, right? No one's growing the beats like Pikmane growing the beats and the force of her. I like to boil them, and then I'll toss all kinds of stuff on them like Lowry's. If you don't eat Lowry's, you don't know what's good. That's what I have to say.
I don't know what's good.
So
and that'd be Lowrying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, DJ Kraft Dinna. What about you, man?
What do you have to say about that?
5 years.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So that's 2020. 2020. Clear vision.
In 5 years, I see myself in a studio, big studio, fat studio.
Squad, that's a true statement by Kraft Dinna over here.
That's what I'm saying. I want to get paid.
Stack the guap.
5 years, I see myself getting paid for making beats. Not just making beats, making tracks. I want to be able to produce really anything.
I swear a good producer is a diverse producer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Pretty sure if you're on the radio, you're like known as a good producer.
The radio.
And those people who produce those tracks, they produce from many different kinds of styles of music as well.
Oh yeah.
The radio is terrible right now, but.
Oh yeah.
But to be on it, you got to be.
If they paid me,
they're making money. They work their way up to that point. So you got to respect them in some sense.
Yeah,
it's true.
Like all those guys in Nashville that are like mixing all that whatever that's popular right now, like guys are respectable dudes. Like at the end of the day, they're making some hits, dude. They make it sound so good.
Yeah.
You can't deny that.
Okay, what artist would you want to make a beat for? Out of any artist, it could be Madonna, Hilary Duff,
like the ultimate like collab,
you know.
Ever, like if I had to choose one.
And it wouldn't. If it's the ultimate collab, it wouldn't just be like, yo, hey, let's just like chill, make a beat, whatever. Yeah, like it doesn't even have to be like a straight up collab. Like something extravagant could happen. Like there could be a crazy process that like what you'd plan out for. You know what I mean? It's like say like if you were to collab with like Julius Casablanca, you go on some crazy like African jungle tour before you do some crazy like studio work. It doesn't have to be make music like what you do now. It could just be like anything.
Well, one person. Oh man.
I don't know who you vibing hard right now. Like who you digging?
I bring Ofa Real back. You know.
Bring back the Ofa.
I bring Ofa Real back. Rest in peace, Ofa. Rest in peace, Ofa. Straight up.
Would you ever go on a peyote trip and do a beat?
Yes, probably.
Crazy
like,
hallucinogenic.
One day.
I wouldn't do that.
I swear. Like,
I don't promote that.
No, I'm being serious.
Maybe going back to what do I see myself doing in 5 years? I just want to be. I find like my times are like when I'm just doing crazy stuff like me and Pikmane, everyone knows I do. I'm about that in life. Just wanna live that life and like wherever that leads me. I swear that's why I want to do this because it seems like it would be so much fun. Damn, like I would love to be on the road all the time and like people. Like I say that now, I probably hate it, but no, it's like it would be awesome. I've always been like that. Like growing up, I've always been like chilling out at people's houses, vibing. Like I spend more time out than I am at home. So like, Pikmane, who would you make a beat with if you had a chance?
If anyone I could make a beat with, I had a chance, it would be Birdie, KD, and Smokey. I don't really.
Pick one. Pick one. A person that's not those people.
But
squad. Thank you.
Let me think. You know, like of all the people whose beats I've been messing with lately, I like Zaytoven and I like DJ Ken a lot still.
Respect.
But like I still don't even think I would make music with those people because like I respect them a lot. But what do I have to add to their you know what I mean? Like it's not really something that I want to make music with.
So I mean, like same like.
Could it be a producer? Could it be any person?
That's why I would pick O for real because like I'd have to bring them back. There'd be a purpose.
Word.
And that's a big challenge for artists today. Like it's hard to be like the next new thing, the next big new thing, something changing the game up is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Like people like when you're popular. They like when people are booming. And they tend to listen more when you're booming.
What is the most monumental game you've ever played? I like to use big words. What's the best game you ever played?
I got this one for you.
No.
For y'all. You guys ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
World of Warcraft. By far, like the most expensive game. At the beginning of that game, when it came out, Vanilla Warcraft was like that game was difficult and it required strategy and actually like team coordination. Like you couldn't be bad with 40 people. Like literally, like it would take 8 hours to complete. It actually took time to get certain like rewards in the game, and it actually felt rewarding to have those things. Like, and then slowly that got degraded or whatever. Like I don't want to talk ish on the game, but like I agree, that's the best one for me. World of Warcraft. I don't play it anymore.
Best game for me?
Yeah, what's the best game for you?
Best game for me? I swear I love playing Pokemon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when I was a kid.
Gotta catch them all.
Yeah, like I had Pokemon Red when I was a kid. That was like my first
I had
video
Pokemon
game,
Blue.
I
Nice.
think.
Did you have the link cable?
Yes, I did. I had
Awesome.
a link cable and I traded. I remember I went to Cuba one time because my parents were swapped, and they took me to Cuba, and I remember trading my Charizard for Blastoise or something like that. I was pissed off because like the next day I regretted it, but I was in
Yeah.
Cuba and I couldn't find the kid again.
That's awesome.
Well, I agree with that.
Kuva, it's actually Kuva. I think they say Kuva there.
They say Kuva.
Kuva.
Tell your pal, what is your most monumental
What's your
game?
favorite?
You want my most monumental game?
Yeah.
In terms of like everything, like music, kind of just like gameplay.
A game that you just enjoyed fully as a whole.
I would have to say Banjo-Kazooie for the N64.
I thought you were
yeah.
gonna hear.
Oh,
So I had
I swear though, like I don't think I would have been the same person if I didn't have like the Ocarina of Time.
Oh, I
to teach
played
me
it.
solid
Oh,
lessons.
I played
You know
it
what
at people's
mean?
houses and I watched people beat
just how
the game and
scary
shit, but-
things could be.
Just yeah, like, or like the harsh
Oh,
lessons of
man.
life. Like you play that game as a young child, and you're like, yeah, I don't get this game. It's pretty fun. It doesn't really mean too much to me, the storyline. Then you play it when you're an adult, and you're like, oh, I get it. Like everything's when you're an adult. That's the point of it. It's like you know,
everything sucks when you're an adult.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. What I've noticed is that music just gets, the release wise, like it just gets better and better as you go. You know, either that's like you as a person, your taste is growing more and more, or just music is getting bigger as a whole
Yeah, like,
as
I
the years
don't
go
listen.
on.
I don't listen to that much stuff anymore, but a lot of the stuff I used to listen to, it just
Different.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, it's definitely.
I still like it, but you gotta kind of move on. It's like
Mm-hmm.
I find like people knock on the new music, but it's good, in my opinion. But
Yeah, for sure. Like I remember I was like totally against like anything EDM years ago.
yeah, like
And just like embracing it and just
Yeah.
like realizing all these underground scenes and just everything about it. It's just sick. You know,
yeah, like,
it's
I
like
kind of
Mhm.
I don't know.
There's a stigma where it's like, oh, EDM, electronic music, it's just like one kid in a basement making music on his computer.
yeah,
And it's true, but it's like, it's a lot harder than that, I think, right?
Yeah, and then when you have Tiesto coming out saying, "Oh, music EDM was just like a broad term to describe all electronic music as a whole." Now it's just like people not playing music live. You know, they're
That's
just like
insane,
standing there
yeah.
playing their music, even though they're turning an odd knob to like fade out certain sounds or doing an effect here and there, mixing whatever. It does kind of seem that way.
It's insane that someone with no musical knowledge can just like go onto like a program on the computer and just produce music and then immediately publish it online, and they can like probably like make money off like
Yeah.
iTunes and
But I
stuff.
feel like
You know, that's
now,
pretty
I
interesting.
feel like even though like I don't know, for most of us we do have like musical background.
Yeah, and it also might appear to like to the person, someone that like someone without musical knowledge would sit down at a computer and then be able to train that out. But at the end of the day, like they're not going to get anywhere without
There's a
learning
lot-
about it.
But there's
Yeah,
a lot of
you
people
have
that,
to,
do,
like,
that do that too.
for
Like
sure.
if I'm like I don't know, for me like that's the problem I had with I felt for a bit. It felt like I was just like painting a beat sometimes. Like it was just like too easy. Like it's just like oh I put this pattern here and that pattern there, and that's why I kind of started learning like different DAWs and just kind of more trying to create music than like just sitting there and like being like oh this pattern works and that pattern works because I've seen that done before. You know, I find like right now like I'm in a zone where like I like a lot more like music that I would have thought was really crappy 3 years ago. You know, like I've been like wow like that's off time, well that's crap. But like right now I'm just like into imperfections and like kind of just like feeling. Like I've always been someone to like feel like the music rather than just, you know, half the time I don't even listen to like the lyrics. I'm just like, wow, that goes hard. You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, straight up.
And like only if I really like it, I'll start listening to what they're saying.
If the song has like a dope groove and I really feel it out, that's the kind of songs that I just like kind of really stick with. Like I forget who sang it earlier. Was it Erdy? Like there's so many people that just listen to a song for like 30 seconds. Like, oh, I don't like it.
Yeah.
Sometimes, man, like I swear I do that. I'm just like, oh, I'm not really feeling like. There's this little something that I feel in a song, like this groove.
Yeah, it's almost too.
Gets me into
it's
it.
Almost too easy these days, like to really release music at the same time. Like sometimes it's too easy, and like sometimes things don't get filtered out. And like artists that you do like, you know, don't have a filter on them anymore, and then you know kind of skip over the new stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, oh, they're pumping stuff up, but like. To me, it's just a matter of getting like bored with stuff. Sometimes I just get bored, but I always come back to things that I like.
At the same time, you should always try to like have some fun with it and just like experiment.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
even if you're not feeling a track, you know, you're experimenting in a way.
Like my earlier stuff, that was all like me just have like experimenting and learning and everything, and I got to a point where like I was trying to like I kind of lost that because it just became like I said, just like patterns rather than. Music, yeah.
It's like if you were to get like a few samples. Say you have like a drum sample, a bass, and a guitar, and you just kind of throw them together. And it's like, oh, they kind of sound like they work together. I'll just roll with it.
It's just like,
or it's like with me, with my other music, it was so like with the Pikmane. Kind of the reason I wanted to get away from that genre, my own lane that I was building there, is because like I felt the beats were like a little bit busy, and that it was a little bit detectable what I was doing in the piano roll. Like maybe not necessarily that there was. I thought it was like I still like creatively what I did with it, and I'm still pretty proud of it, very proud of it. When I look back on it, I'm like, yeah, but like if I go continue this for however many mixtapes or whatever, there's only X number of things to put in. Like there's only X number of like reuse like of like my kind of patterns or like ideas of part structure that you're gonna hear. So like looking at it that way and trying to like do that isn't really worth it for the long term. Like if I want to make like real creative impact, you gotta like totally like make all beats, you know, and make all kinds of beats, not just stick to one like build.
Yeah, like for this EP, I'm doing a kind of different style, and I know like right after, I'm just gonna go back into what I was doing before, because this is just kind of a little branch, show people like I can do some versatile stuff, like I can be a producer, not just someone who makes patterns.
Yeah, and just throws the patterns in one at a time.
That's what I'm saying. It's really like everyone has the same kits, everyone's mixing it the same way. And
yeah,
like,
everyone's got the same.
People can be creative, and I respect people that are like. I respect people that are doing what they're doing, even if I don't like it. Like, just opinions. You know?
No, it's true though. Like,
I get it.
You can't say like there's people that walk around worrying about other people that they don't even know.
Yeah, it's just.
I swear that's not even like a real thing.
Like,
like,
people want to see what they want to see.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so we're gonna wing this outro. What's your favorite chicken wings? Since we're winging it. Does that work?
Good.
Blue cheese.
You like blue cheese chicken wings?
Man, like that's not even a flavor though.
Yeah, it is.
That's
I got it at Wild Wing.
True. Okay,
I love
maybe it
Wild
is. But I straight dip your wings.
No,
in
it was
blue cheese
covered in
sauce.
blue cheese sauce. I swear to God, it was all blue cheese.
Was it blue?
Wild Wings got friggin' chocolate wings though.
Alright, yeah.
That's disgusting. I would never
Chocolate
do that.
wings. I would eat that. What do you mean? You wouldn't try chocolate
No, I wouldn't.
wings?
That's gross.
Deep fried
Friggin'
chocolate sauce wings,
That's
that would
gross,
taste
yeah.
good. I swear, with a little bit of salt, that
It's
would
like the
taste
opposite of a deep fried
Blue
motherfucker.
cheese.
Alright, we're done?
Yeah, we're done.
Alright,
Let's start the
so-
outro.
Alright, guys.
Outro.
You don't even have to dip.
Alright, outro. Ready? Okay.
Let's all
3,
sing
2,
it.
1.
3, 2, 1, outro. So, guys, thank you for being on the Just Sayin podcast. Just quickly, whose EP's coming out first?
Mine.
Pick DJ Kraft Dinna. What day is that coming
That's
out?
coming out February 11th soon. So.
Right on. So you're sticking to that date? Like,
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
Cemented.
It's just and then Pikmane's. I don't know if he's got a date yet.
No date.
No date.
Just no cement
TBA?
for me. No, just waiting on getting it, all the beats like touched up nice, and I want to get some more collabs with KD and Erdy on it, so I can have a bunch of features on it. You know, I get one from Smokey, but we'll see. And then that's it. Yeah, just no date, but soon. 2015.
2015. That's a good one. Mykigee, thank you for co-hosting again.
Yeah, once again, thank you,
been-
Sal, pal. It's been great. Thank you, DJ Kraft Dinner. Thank you, Pikmane, for coming by. Alright, we're signing out here. We got DJ Kraft Dinner, Pikmane.
SoundCloud.com/DJ Kraft Dinner.
SoundCloud.com/Pikmane. Hit the follow.
Oh yeah, squat.
Squat! Thank you for listening to this episode of the Just Sayin podcast. The Just Sayin podcast is a weekly podcast where me and sometimes my co-host Amanda talk about random things that go on in the world. Personally, put a lot of time and effort into every episode I do, and I try to put out a new podcast on a weekly basis. Subscribe on iTunes by searching Sal Your Pal, all one word, or you can subscribe on YouTube by searching Sal Your Pal, all one word. You can follow me on Twitter. I am at Sal3302. And you can also email me at salyourpal@gmail.com. Thank you for listening, and have a good day. Just saying.